Well, good afternoon. This is Brit Taylor reporting to you again for the Bee Report. We're here at the Dead Sea, and actually the location of Qumran. You can probably see the cave in the back behind me. This is where an ascetic group called the Essenes lived. They were a group that were extremely conservative, they even more conservative than the Sadducees and the Pharisees. They lived here as a group by themselves. They chose not to marry. They were able to increase their numbers by getting children, talking to parents to have the children come and live, the male children to live their way of life. But eventually they did die out. One of the great finds that took place in 1947 was a time when an Arab boy, he was a shepherd, he was herding his flock, and he threw a stone into that cave there, and he heard it break a piece of pottery or a jar. I've also heard that there was one of his flock got in there, a sheep or a goat, and he went in after it, and what he discovered was these rows of clay jars which inside of them carried the oldest Hebrew script that we have today. And it was portions of what we call today the Old Testament. And that was a tremendous find for the historians, for the archaeologists, for those who study the Bible, believe in the Bible, very important to us as a church. And the scrolls themselves were taken by the Jewish authorities. They have been translated. It took a number of years. Later in this trip, we'll be able to see portions of those as they are displayed. But the main thing was that they did write those things down, corroborating the biblical scripts which we have today. So we're excited to be here. It's very much, we're in the desert. Just over that way is the Dead Sea, the lowest point on earth. And we're very happy to be here and really stand in awe of the find which that young shepherd boy did discover. So we're happy to report this to you. Brit Taylor once again for the Bee Report.